I'm here with Callista Pruden from Avalily Permaculture, and we're at the Horsethief Hideout where the Earth Skills Institute is happening right now. It's going to be an incredible event, and I'm going to talk to Callista briefly here about everything that's going on there. How's it going?
It's going.
Good. Awesome. All right, well, let's sit down and have a chat.
Sounds great.
All
Thanks,
right.
Rob. So my name's Callista Pruden, and I'm a Verge permaculture PDC grad from a couple years back. I run an urban permaculture based homestead in Invermere, and I also run a permaculture and earth skills business called Avalily Permaculture and the Earth Skills Institute. And yeah, my sort of personal background is I have a diploma in renewable resource management and have been brought up in a family full of gardeners and naturalists, and have been working on my homestead for about 8 years now.
Cool. So can you tell me a little bit about this Earth Skills Institute?
Yeah, so this year is the inaugural event. It's the Earth Skills Institute Summer Festival, and we're sitting out here just outside of Invermere BC at the Horsethief Hideout. And the purpose of this event is it's a skills sharing event, and we want to focus on traditional skills and skills for self-sufficiency, whether they be primitive or more modern skills. And some of those skill sets include leatherworking, fire starting, permaculture, could be leatherworking, flint knapping, how to process and preserve your own food, how to forage, those kinds of things.
So what got you inspired to start an Earth Skills Institute?
Well, it's something that I've always been personally interested in. A lot of these skills have been passed on to me through my family history, and it's something that I feel a lot of people are more interested now in learning, and I'd hate to see these skill sets die out. And we don't have an event anything like this in our area, and I've always wanted to go to one, so I just decided to make my own.
Cool. At the inaugural event, what kind of activities are going on this weekend?
So we have Andy Wesson from Tandy Leather doing a leatherworking workshop. We have Dean Wall, who has come from Nelson to teach us how to make fire using friction. So we've been using bow drills and starting some fires. We have Chad Duke, who actually helped me organize this entire event, who is teaching a wilderness skills hunting and tracking workshop. I'm actually delivering some workshops on edible and medicinal wild plants and ethnobotany. And we also have Tammy Stair here, who's doing some courses on spiritual practice as well as soap making, and you, Rob, here teaching about permaculture. And that's kind of our sort of complete makeup. And then also Laura McKinnon is teaching yoga in the mornings for us.
Cool. So going forward, future years, is there a specific weekend that you're going to try and focus on?
Well, we had planned it for early July, and that's kind of, I think, our goal for the next couple of years, so that we're not overlapping with the permaculture convergence in Alberta, as well as a couple of events here. And it's kind of hard to nail the date down exactly, but I feel like it's going to be like the first or second weekend in July, because hopefully we'll get it so that it's not pouring rain and we don't have a fire ban on.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about the venue that you guys chose.
Oh yeah, so the Horsethief Hideout, it's a privately owned venue, and it's located just north of Wilmer on West Side Road, about 5 kilometers down the road from Wilmer. And it's a really cool venue. They have sort of built up this old historical looking fort area in the center of the space, as well as some cool looking little old Western style buildings. And we've got event tents, and there's a great big campground here with lots of fire pits and spaces with trees for people to camp in. They have hot showers, all kinds of stuff. It's actually a really, really interesting looking venue. It's a cool place, yeah.
Cool. So where can people find out more information about next year's event?
Yeah, so this year I didn't get a website up and running for it. All of the information has just been passed around on social media or through word of mouth. And so you can check on Avalily Permaculture and the Earth Skills Institute's Facebook page, as well as there's a Facebook group called the Earth Skills Institute that also has information on this event. Next year I do plan to have a website up and running for the event, along with bios and stuff for all of the instructors that are coming as well.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you, Rob.